What's up, everybody? It's Virtuoso Gamers tuning in today, and today I'm bringing you another episode of PC Setup Tips and Tricks. This is going to be episode 4. I believe in that last episode we talked about custom keyboards and how that can really make any setup go from a 5 to a 10 just by having a custom keyboard. So today I was thinking about it, and I kind of just want to talk about functionality and how you can make your system improve just your every day-to-day living, whether that's in your work environment or whether you're a streamer or a content creator. There is a few handy items, and one of them being the first one that we are going to go over. I've had the pleasure of using it for a few months now, is the Streamdeck from Elgato. I own the Streamdeck Mini and the Streamdeck XL, and it has proven to be very useful and very functional in terms of what I can do with it and all the possibilities. So let me get a close-up shot of what it is and what it looks like, and then I could basically go over all the functions and everything it does. So here's the Streamdeck in all its beauty. We got the Streamdeck XL, and then we got the Streamdeck Mini. So the cool thing about Elgato, it's all software controlled, and their software is very intuitive and easy to use, so that's why I love it. You can always, set up your keyboard in a way that you desire to do different things and set up different macros, but that takes a lot more time. So this is just easier to do, to go ahead and buy a Streamdeck and use their software. And it has these cool animated logos so you can see exactly what you're doing. So if I want to press on Google Chrome, it opens up Google. If I want to open up Adobe Photoshop, it'll open up Adobe now, as you can see right here. So it's awesome, and it just provides all this function. And let's say you're a streamer, you want to send a message, you can program certain messages to be sent, you could run ads from here, you could do different folders and have unlimited folders, so we can go ahead and switch scenes. I can go from main to intermission or starting soon or pause, and then we can go back with just a click of a button. Then we can go into another folder with websites. And so the possibilities are endless. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do with this. So that's why I love it, and it just makes a setup so much easier, and it looks good on a desk. And then we got the Mini, which is the same thing. So that's the first product that I would highly recommend. If you don't have enough money to get the Streamdeck XL, there's the Mini, which is just as great. Or there's the mid-range one, which now they have a version 2 of that one. So that's awesome, and I highly recommend this product. Alrighty, and then the next product we are going to talk about is this is the Keylight Air, also made by Elgato, and I only have one of them right now, but I am in the market for another one, and I think I'm going to purchase the $200 one, which is just a bigger version of this. But just again, Elgato makes great products, and if you're a streamer, this can make an average webcam like the Logitech StreamCam over here go from a good webcam to a great webcam. So lighting is so important, and I only have one right now, so it isn't exactly how I want it to be. But same thing, you can go over here to their software, and you can control all of it from the control center, which is right here. I just don't have the accessory added right now, but sometimes it gets disconnected. So that's another great function, that all of this is software controlled, and you can change the lighting on how warm. But just as you can see, just by having lighting on the desk and everything, it makes everything just pop out and look better, especially when I'm streaming. It makes the background that I have right here just come out really nice. And yeah, so that's the second product. And you don't have to get Elgato lighting. You could just do a do-it-yourself lighting. So I would just say any lighting in general, whether that's from Home Depot, something DIY, do it yourself, or whatever that may be, but just something. And it just comes in handy, even if you're not a streamer or anything like that. You can just still use it as a night light or whatever. It just provides nice lighting. Alrighty, and then the next product I can't really show you in all its beauty because I'm using it to film right now, but it is a nice camera. So this is a Canon EOS M50. and it is on your lower level range when it comes to these expensive, nice cameras. It comes into about, I think I paid $800 for it with the starter lens and a few other accessories. I think the camera itself comes in to be about like $650, but it's the Canon EOS M50, and I believe now they do have a second version of this with clean HDMI out. But ever since I started streaming with this camera and just using it to shoot videos and all sorts of different things like that, it took it to a whole nother level, and it's so fun learning how to use the aperture and the f-stop and different things like that. The only downside to the Canon EOS M50 is it does have 4K functionality, but that is very limited. So I did buy a product which is the Viltrox EFM Speed Booster lens, but I don't have any compatible lenses for that yet to show you how much it does improve the 4K. So I'm still shooting in HD, not 4K yet, but once I do get the correct lens for that, I am going to start shooting in 4K again and show you guys how that is. But yeah, a nice camera can really just bring out any setup, especially if you're a streamer or a content creator or whatever it is, because I started just shooting on my iPhone, and ever since I got a camera, it's just been so much easier and better overall. So I definitely recommend that as another product if you can't afford it, especially if you are a content creator and streamer. And this one is very underrated, but cable management. As you can see, I have a lot of cable raceways here, cable zip ties. I have all this stuff mounted underneath the desk. I have a lot of cable sleeves, cable clips to route along the back of the desk. So as you can see, this desk is in the middle of the room, but there's hardly any cables that are visible underneath the desk except for the Ethernet, which I have to run all the way outside. But for the most part, for the middle of the room, this desk, you can't really see any cables at all drooping except for the power cable and the Ethernet cable. So having a nice clean setup with all the cables nice and tidy and managed will increase your functionality, and it'll just make it a better environment for yourself to work in. As you can see, again, there's no cables hanging down. It's all mounted underneath the desk. So yeah, just having your stuff tidy is another great tip for functionality. And then last but not least, get a headphone stand, whether that's underneath your desk or on top of it. This one isn't too expensive. It's just one of those average Habit, I think, RGB ones on Amazon, but it does what it needs to do. There's also like companies like Grove Made, which they sell nice walnut ones if you want to go for something more pricey. But yeah, headphone stand underneath your desk or on top of it can increase your functionality. So yeah, those are all the products for the video that I am suggesting that if you're looking to increase your functionality, that you go pick up today. Alrighty guys, so thanks so much for tuning in to PC Setup Tips and Tricks episode 4. There will be another episode next week, and I have a lot of exciting news. I have a custom keyboard build coming this week for certain. It's going to be the Ramakara Soya. So I'm going to make a YouTube video about that, another custom keyboard build, as I've seen some of you guys have been commenting and liking those videos, so I'm definitely going to bring more of those. And if you like, please like the video and subscribe down below. It helps me so much so I can keep on bringing you guys this content and growing with you guys. You know, we're all starting out in this together, and I think it's going to be a fun journey and see where we could really take this. I'm excited. I'm going to keep working hard at this because it's my passion. And I also make music, so check me out. My artist name is King Salomon. I will drop all those links down below. I'll drop all the product links and all my socials. And yeah, just comment what you would like to see. If you want to see any more things about my setup, feel free. I am always willing and looking at comments, and I'm down to comment back to them. So thanks a lot guys, and peace out.